NAVA acknowledges the Gadigal and Wangal peoples as the traditional custodians of the land on which this was filmed, and pays respect to First Nations communities, ancestors and elders.
I'm a CripQueer, autistic, 1.5th generation Korean-Australian interdisciplinary artist. My conceptual focus explores reimagined antidotes to stigmatized human conditions with which I have intimate lived experience, such as persistent pain, post-colonial medical misogyny, hidden disability, and diaspora.
What has been a turning point in your career?
The moment that really shifted my career would have to be when I received a Synapse residency in 2015 through Australian Network for Art and Technology. And it was my very first time to collaborate and do some serious cross-disciplinary research with neuroscientists who specialize in chronic pain research. That experience completely changed me as a person, but also changed my practice. Before that Synapse residency, I was a visual artist. But after 2 years of researching with them, I came out as an experimental artist, interdisciplinary artist, something I never expected it would happen to me. And during those times, I got to realize that the power of collaboration, something that the collaboration can bring with the potential to elevate my ideas and my ambition to a level that I never thought I could achieve on my own. And I realized that, and I experienced that, and that carries with me to this day as an artist.
What's something that's really hard for you right now as an artist?
Like many artists, my artworks are very costly to produce. Because I'm quite detail-oriented and I put heavy emphasis on long and deep research, and according to the research and development minimum costs for artists per hour, if I do it properly, if I calculate this all properly, it would cost me, the artist fee, I would have to charge over $60,000 easy, just easy. To my knowledge, there is no arts funding body who would pay me that much or even to acknowledge the real cost of arts practice and support that, which means I have to drastically diminish the quality of my work, which to me, it's not acceptable for me as an artist. Basically, I have to do my R&D for free.
What's one thing you've learned that really helped you?
When I was at uni, an established artist once told me that he applied for over 10 grant applications each year. And if he had one of them accepted in that year, then he would consider it a success. And back then I thought, oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I think what he's trying to say is that, right, cultivate building this thick skin, because being an artist, rejection comes with the job description. Okay, I'll work on that. Over time, I realized I'm not thick-skinned, but I just have to keep reminding myself what that artist told me. You just gotta keep on.
Have you used NAVA's code of practice? Did it help you understand something important, like your rights or how to get paid?
I use NAVA's code of practice all the time. One, whenever I do collaboration with institutions, universities, and scientists, they always ask me, do you have insurance? And I say, yeah, sure, here it is. It's just simple. I'm ready, I'm prepared. But also, every time I write a grant application, I refer to code of practice as if it's a Bible. It's just so important. And also to calculate what my practice is worth. It's really important. And I think there's a whole lot more information there that I could still draw resources from.
What's your favorite thing about making art?
I love learning. So I get to learn and do deep research about things that matter to me. And that becomes my project. And I feel like I'm contributing towards communities and social justice that I deeply care about. And secondly, I can get into this hyper-focused creative zone. And I find that space really healing and grounding for me. I'm feeling this invisible, comforting cocoon that I feel protected.